go in the new house. So some of it went to storage and some of it stayed in my mum's garage. Some of it's still there, but the stuff that was in storage was taken out of storage because the storage company was a guy who decided he wasn't going to be particularly honest with anyone. So that all went into my aunt's garage on short notice and stayed there for about 4 years. So I went and picked all that up during the week because a lot of the stuff at my aunt's garage was all the stuff from the office. So it was all a lot of my old role-playing stuff and my old notebooks and my writing book, my clipboard, which was my entirety of my writing ability before I got a proper computer for writing on. And I was hoping, beyond hope, that my Elite book was in there because I had written an entire technical manual for the Cobra Mark III, along with a lot of history of Galcop and Cowell and McGrath, which was the first stirrings of me putting together things like the website I've done, the daftworks.co.uk/elite site that has the timeline and the unified, trying to put Elite and Frontier together in the same universe, which is one thing that Frontier never did up until Elite Dangerous came out. And that's where a lot of the background stuff that I tend to use as my own headcanon, if you like, when I'm trying to make things up, I tend to fall back on that stuff. So a lot of that stuff will be back in the RPG as well, probably. But because it's all considered to be ancient history, because we're now like 175 years further on from that point in time, so it's not that big a deal according to Frontier. So that's fine, I don't mind that. As long as you're okay with the fact that I'm going to put this stuff in there. Anyway, we're going to go slightly over the 2 hours, but just have to live with that. I mean, this video gets split up into 2 separate videos though. But yeah, so I hope that was interesting enough anyway. Obviously if you've liked what you've listened to, then by all means leave a comment in the video comments on YouTube, or send me an email or something, or put a post somewhere that I'll read. You know how to find me. Looking at things like this, I mean, there's so much depth. I mean, the Powerplay thing is touching the surface of what we can do depth-wise with this game. And I think, you know, we've got a lot of talent in the community out there. And this game always has had a lot of talent. It's a breeding ground for creativity. Even if it's, you know, people that are doing the drabbles, the abracadabble thread, and videos that Grant Wilcott / Psycho Cow looks after on a Friday. You know, that is one outlet for that. There's Mobius and his photoshopping of pictures and so on, which is awesome. There's people out there designing posters and designing graphics and putting together scenes and planetscapes and so on all around this game, just because they feel like doing it. You know, no other reason other than they just feel like having a bit of a muck about with some paint packages or that. And then you've got the authors, not even just the official authors, you've got the fan fiction authors out there. There's hundreds of people out there writing fan fiction. Oolite forums are still going strong with people doing fan fiction around Oolite and Elite. You know, the amount of depth this universe can have and the amount of depth it already has is phenomenal. And the amount of creative minds out there that can contribute towards that, if Frontier will let them, is amazing. And I call upon Frontier. You have a whole universe to populate. Don't get stressed about it. Don't think you've got to do it all yourself. We stand with you. We're here for you. We will help where we can, and we won't mind. And you know what? Most of us will do it for free, just to be part of it, because that's the kind of people we are. Okay. On that note, on that bombshell, I'm going to call it a night there, I think. Good bit of exploring done tonight. Not found anything of my own to name yet, so that'll hopefully come soon. But for now, I'm going to call it a night and I'm going to sign off, guys. Thank you for joining me, thank you for watching, thank you for being part of the stream. It's always a pleasure to be here for you. Thank you to the guys in chat who joined me tonight, thank you for your comments. And if you would like to, once you've watched this video, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like or a dislike or a comment or whatever at the bottom of the video, that would be great. I'd appreciate that a lot. So take care everyone, and have a good one.